He took his hand and he started the slider panties aside, and he took out his penis. His nasty penis, this nasty grown hog, took out his penis and began rubbing it on her vagina. And she responded because she said she became wet, she was stimulated, and he had sex with her. But afterwards, something inside her told her that this was wrong and she was hurting. She wants to know, because her body reacted, was it really sexual molestation? Was she really raped? Yes, you were raped. This nasty dog took advantage of you, even though your body may have reacted to it.
And the writers
When you born, what sex were you?
yourself, and then the other rules of
In the Garden of Eden, God saw that man was lonely.
You were born a woman. Are you still a woman?
In the capital or in anywhere in the Bahamas, you can get 3 cold collects right now with ice for $5.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Controversy TV. This is your boy Utah Taylor, and I decided to come from another location. Water means peace, and we need peace, man, because my spirit is troubled by what is going on within our community. My spirit is, I want to let the calm spirit come out today, because deep down inside, y'all know the lion roaring, and y'all know I in a rage. I like this close to telling somebody but they're hip, but I can hold it down. The past show I had on was with the lady from Freeport and the molestations situation. Since that show aired, I had so many people contacted me and wanted to share their story. They wanted that relief. They wanted to talk, man. They wanted somebody to talk to. And sitting here today, I have another beautiful young lady who has been a victim of this wild, nasty outbreak of sexual molestation. Today, she will share her testimony as an encouragement to some other young, innocent child out there who is going through the same thing. Good afternoon, and how are you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
I was just in awe. I was just dumbfounded. I was struck speechless when I heard your story. I'm sitting here right now, and this is not a game, man. A lot of people may think this is a game. Some people phoned in when the other show was playing and wanted to know who the person was. This is not a game, man. These people has gone through some serious stuff. My tongue even tied right now trying to say this. Please don't take this for a game. Don't call Controversy TV asking me if the person was this one or that one. They want to share their story so some little child can come forward and don't have to grow into an adulthood carrying this baggage. Now, I don't know how we can start or where we can start from. But I know you have a story. You want to start your story?
Where would we want to start from?
You were sexually molested.
Yes, I'm a victim of incest. I would say it started from I was like about 9, but it ended after I was thrown out. It was an ongoing process until the actual act took place at age 16. Nothing was done about it. I tried reporting it to the police. It was just covered up, thrown under the top.
Okay, hold on. You're getting a little, just a little bit too fast. Because you say some things what I need to elaborate on. You said you were a victim of sexual molestation or incest. So you're saying to me that some relative had sexual relations with you. Yeah, who do you care to say?
Well, it's actually my mother's husband.
Is he your father?
No, he isn't.
So your stepfather.
Yes, I don't really acknowledge it as that, but yes.
My God, another stepfather. And you said this started to happen at the age of 9?
Yes.
Um, is it too painful for you to share or for you to tell me exactly how it happened so we could know these signs, man? You know, how did it first start? What did he do? What did he say?
Well, my mother was one to travel a lot. He basically, before my other siblings came along, he basically babysat me. When she traveled, we were in the house. He'd come in the rooms in the night, and he'll make his advances. He'll bathe me and do at least touch me in the places. And then after, when I would say things, I kept a diary. And at one point, I got a good beating for it when I started to tell.
So your stepfather would touch you in places where you would say, "Daddy, don't touch me there."
Right.
Your stepfather would, this controversy TV, man. Your stepfather would try to fondle your breasts. He would try to touch your private part.
Yeah.
Wow. I have something for y'all. Potential signs of sexual molestation in children. Parents, grandparents, and guardians should be aware of the signs noted below that could indicate your child has been sexually exploited. You should note that some of these behaviors may have other explanations, but it's important to help your child no matter what the cause of these symptoms or behaviors. Resources and help can be obtained through school systems, law enforcement, and child protection agencies. Changes in behavior, extreme mood swing, withdrawal, fearfulness, and excessive crying. And in some cases, bedwetting, nightmares, fear of going to bed or to sleep, disturbances, acting out inappropriate sexual activity or showing an unusual interest in sexual matters. And it goes on with so much more. So if you're all watching the show and you take a good notice of your child, and if you notice any of these symptoms, you need to monitor that. I didn't give you a name. Maybe you know what I'm gonna call you because despite what you've gone through, my spirit sees you as a radiant being. We're gonna call you Radiant.
Okay.
Radiant. What else happened? So he would fondle your body parts and so forth. What happened when he did this?
I would cry, and then I started to learn. You know, as a young girl, you say, let you write your diary, and I used to write my thoughts a lot. And basically, when my mommy was trying, when she would say she was going away, I would try every possible avenue to say, Mommy, I won't sleep by this one or go this place. I'll always try to avoid from being home. I'll always try to avoid from being by myself with him.
But you never told your mommy at age 9 what was going on with you.
Well, she found the diary, and that's when trouble hit the fan because they were getting married at that time. And that's when it became an open, and that's what caused me to get, I guess, disciplined. And then I ended up moving with my grandmother at that point.
On you again, a little bit too fast again. Your mommy found your diary and she cut your hip. She cut your hip for the fables and the fibs which you had inside the diary.
Right. The assumed one.
No, I get into that. You know, she was blinded by her knight in shining armor. Till she was so blind that she couldn't see that one of her own was hurting. Wow. So you moved out.
Well, she allowed me to stay there until the time for the wedding. And I'll never forget, because at the wedding, like, I cried the whole ceremony, basically. But I don't know if my grandmother, those who knew the reason why I came there, or why she asked me to stay there for some time.
Okay.
And then I went back home, and it started again. And it was just a lot of conflict.
Went back home after he would have married your mom. And he was molesting, touching you again.
Yeah.
Was there at any point that he managed to go further?
It wasn't until I was really at 16 when he actually did the actual had sex with me. But like oral sex, he did all of that.
And as a child, I may believe that as a child you may have been confused, and as a possibility, because I read something where this lady, she her parents those had a party.